Left hand doesn't quite catch it. Futaba Ito now on her attempt. Oh yes, digs the zone on women's number 2. Just needs to keep it together now, Sasha.
Futaba Ito mantling up.
One hand on the top, 2 hands on the top, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Futaba Ito.
Ladies and gentlemen, singing the
4 minutes, we know what Yanya is capable of. So much more than this boulder problem.
Strong in the left foot. Really nice into that left pinch. So good onto that crimp in the cross through as well.
Yanya climbs with such control.
Drops that left knee in. Cheeky little knee bar there. Full respect for Janja Garnbret. Style points. I'd give her an extra style point if she took her hands off to shake. Onto that small crimp with the left hand. Cuts the foot loose and catches that right hand.
Janja Garnbret doesn't even hesitate to stick that one-arm hang. And another flash for Yanya.
Janja Garnbret, ladies and gentlemen. Hate to say I told you so, Sasha.
Petra Klingler. Now, she didn't even get a zone on the first boulder, so if she wants to give the Swiss crowd what they want, then she's going to need to get this boulder done. It's already been topped by Oceana McKenzie, who currently sits in 3rd place. After Petra Klingler, Fanny Gibert, Yanya Garnbret and Akiyo Noguchi still to come. So Petra Klingler dabbing out to the right, a multi-talented athlete. Just had our MC remind the crowd she also competes in ice climbing. Doesn't matter what it is, she can climb it, and she's looking pretty handy on this women's 2 slab as well. She's safely onto the zone, palming down with the right hand. Somehow got to bring that left foot through. Nicely done from Petra. And then, as I said earlier, study, get as much information as you can, and then at some stage commit to the move out right. You've got to get the timing and the accuracy absolutely spot on. There we go, wall mounted camera doing its job. Petra trying to figure it out. She knows what needs to be done, and she knows how to do it. Turns and smiles to the crowd, reminiscent of her 2016 Paris moment. Lining it up for the top here. Petra just chalking up. She knows it's not in the bag just yet. The job is done when it's done. The right hand's there, now the left hand's there, and the job really is done. Top for Petra Klingler, and what a reception that got from the crowd. They saw an amazing win from Adam.
Show of where she's at with her season. Or will it be Janja Garnbret to be the only climber to find a top on women's number 4? 2 minutes 35 seconds left in this competition, the first World Cup of potentially the biggest season of all time in IFSC, and Akiyo Noguchi gets it done. Can she finish it off?
Yeah,
now?
She's got the zone. She'll finish the final with 3 tops if she can find a way here. Bit of work to be done to figure out how to use these 2 volumes. They look awful to hang on to. They're just facing the way you don't want them to face. And like Yanya, she chooses to match the right hand one. And like Yanya, finds a way to the top. So it won't be the win for Akiyo Noguchi, but it will be a 2nd place. I think she knows full well what's happened.
I have to say, she actually made that.
I must say that it's really hard not to scream here, because we are normally really loud in the crowd.
You can always hear the Slovenians, yeah.
Come on, Lučka.
So I was thinking if she was going to swap the feet there.
Come on. Nice.
Nicely done.
Wow.
Straight across to the zone on her first go. The Russian crowd enjoyed that.
Super cool.
Now just needs to leave
Come
her
on,
up
Luchka. Come on, Luchka.
across the top section
Come
of the
on,
wall.
Luchka. Come
There's
on.
the top hole. She's got one hand.
Nice.
She's got both.
Amazing.
So that's 2 tops and 3 zones for Luchka Rekovic. Flashes boulder 3.
That one was really important because of on the volume. Come on, Jesse. Come on. Nice.
This time she gets it on her second attempt with 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah.
And again, it's a long way to the top, but both climbers who've got to this stage have then topped out, and it's a really good hold
Come
you're going
on.
for.
Nice.
No problem for Jessie. So it's 3 tops and 4 zones for her in the final.
Maybe in the early days.
Maybe. This time she nails the jump, really accurate. Chooses not to hang around on that lower volume. We saw Petra Klingler almost trying to get on top of it. Akiyo using that incredible strength through her hips that she's known for to squeeze the lower volume and just work her hands up the oil drum. She's now got the in the undercling. It looked like it would be a hard move from the ground, but she didn't look too taxed by it. She's got the penultimate hold. Last move is no gimme, but the left hand lands and she looks very solid now. Puts the heel hook just to be sure and claims the top, so she will take away 4 tops and it will come down to attempts. Do the jump, and if she's ever so slightly more accurate on the crimp, I think the jump will feel slightly easier.
A heartbreaking finish there on that first one.
.215 she pulled back on. Well, yeah, a bit like Jessie, just ignoring the zone, going straight for it, a little more accurate on the crimp, looked ever so slightly more controlled in the jump this time. And you would imagine she'll get this done. Goes with the left hand, chalks up, thinks about it, goes again. We saw Jessie get the heel hook, and Miho, it's not quite the same heel hook, but equally effective, finds the top on her second attempt. You can see maybe she's slightly frustrated, perhaps like you said.
Which I think she's gonna have to pull through, but you know, I've been wrong before, so.
I think she is going to try and stop on it, and does. Incredible contact strength from Mori.
Yeah, really cool method there.
And she's got the job done now. I mentioned earlier about those 2 screw-on holds. That's what she's trying to leave behind. There's the second screw-on with the left hand, and then you've got to get your foot up high. Mori lining it up. This would be her 3rd top. It would actually put her in the lead at this stage. The left hand's up there, and the right will join it. Top for Mori, brilliant stuff. I cannot believe she stopped on that yellow hold on the blue volume. Mia Krampel up next, Katja Kadic after her, and Evgenia Kazbekova and Janja Garnbret.
Fanny starting with the left foot low, but end up stretching out with the right foot on top of that starting volume foothold.
Nice precise climbing from Fanny Gibert. She's a really good slab climber. You can see nice slow movements. She had to snap at a move earlier on, and she has to snap at the zone, but she gets there. Really tricky just trying to mantle onto this zone, although you wouldn't know it from watching Fanny. And the top hold is really good. Could this be a great start to the final for Fanny Gibert? She doesn't need to rush, she's got plenty of time. She doesn't need plenty of time. She's got a top. Only took her a minute. Fanny Gibert is off the mark.
Right, like I say.
Seems to have got it pretty spot on as it stands. Here goes Julia again. That's it, up to the zone. That is how you do it. I have to say, when we're down on the mats, it looks a hell of a long way up there. But she's got it done. It's a little more basic, still physical above, but not too much reading. You're just compressing these two volumes above. At least we think you are. Has she got something else in mind? Surely she'll have to go up with the left hand now. She does. Julia Chanaudy could have top beckoned for her. There is the top hold. Round to the right is slightly hidden, or the best part of the hold is slightly hidden, but she's found a way. Didn't have the best start to this final. No tops, no zones on the first two boulders. This time she finds a top. All four boulders in the semi-final. Fresh from a podium in Munich, she has never won a World Cup. Is today the day? She's been to Vale 3 times, been in the final twice, and had one podium before today.
Very nice. Just using the opposition between her two shoulders there, shifting her weight. She's definitely got that zone. Choosing to go a little bit further out on that hold than some of the other competitors, but really bearing down on that little crimp.
Didn't use the right foot.
It at all, yeah.
She's a master slab climber.
Come on, Fanny.
I think this could be a
Get
flash
it done.
for Fanny Gibert. Yes, it is.
Nice.
She had the perfect semi-final. She's got the perfect start to the final here. Flash for Fanny, and she asked for more from the crowd.
And you'll notice that on the attempts that she's had so far, she has been quite low. And usually she can actually stick quite low. Maybe she just needs something extra this time. Yes.
This time she finds it, Yanya. She's been shaking out that right shoulder when she's come down.
Yes.
Seemed to be working fine that time. Again, she's got that knee scum, the knee lean on the black volume. See her having to work hard. No problem up to the zone. Got to get that left foot to stick. Will she find the little toe hook? Yeah, there it is. Tricky little move up to that crimp, but she did it pretty statically. Penultimate hold now. Yanya lining it up for the top. The beep sounds to signify 1 minute to go. This is her 4th attempt. Just needs to pop through. The top hold is pretty good. And there it is for Yanya. She found the top in the end. The jump took a few attempts to figure out. But the first time she did the jump, she did the boulder. Definitely something not quite right.